This I wanna nail sports to the phone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, say we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
A blessed day to you, all my viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to the channel. All right, my peeps, so a couple of things that I want to share with you guys in this one. We see where a couple days ago, CWI announced the scheduling for the West Indies Championship for 2023. And with the scheduling now known, quite a few teams, they are actually putting together practice games and trial games and all of that. Talking about trial games, the Red Force had one, and Darren Bravo, he was able to get a century in that game. So we're going to talk about that. Plus, we're going to take a look at the newly appointed West Indies selector, Mr. Roland Boucher. And there are a couple of things that I have in my mind that I want him to address as a new selector, or to get the panel to come out and to address these things. You know, things like an update on certain players that we have not seen in a little while. People like Shemar Hola, people like Drakes, you know, and let us get some information as it relates to, you know, the players that are, I don't want to say they are in the wilderness, but there are a few players that we are not sure if they are ever going to put on back the West Indies colours. So we're going to talk about all of that, my peeps. Just make sure you give us a listening ear until the end. And if you have not yet subscribed, just please go right ahead and subscribe to the channel. All right, so let us take a look at this practice, this trial game of viewers and subscribers, because it's good when you see players that would have done well previously, you know, start to find back some form. And Darren Bravo, he was able to get a century in a little trial game. So I have an article here for you guys, and it says Darren Bravo cracked a century on the final day of a Trinidad and Tobago Red Force three-day trial match at the National Cricket Centre. Right, they say resuming the day on 86 for 3. In their first innings, the Bravo 11 closed on 336 for 8 declared as the match ended in a draw. They say Captain Bravo slammed 10 fours and 4 sixes in his innings of 106 of 160 deliveries. Brian Charles and Kyrie Pierre, based on what they are saying, more known for their bowling, both contributed to the total. Brian Charles, he made 52 not out of 59 deliveries with 8 fours, and Kyrie Pierre, he chipped in with 44 from 71 deliveries. You understand? So it's good, my viewers and subscribers, to see Darren Bravo getting some runs. They say Ryan Bandu was the best bowler for the Imran Khan 11, grabbing 2 for 43 from his 12 overs. So, you know, it's always good when I see people like, as I would have said, people that would have played at the international level and they are looking to get back into the team. It's always good when they have a little trial game and they are able to come up with a century. Have it, you know, not saying that a century, the selector should be looking back in your direction, you know, but it is a start. Good to get a century so you can get into the national team, and when you go up against other teams now, other countries, that is where you have to let your work speak for itself. You understand? So I just thought I would give you guys some information. I saw this information out there on the social media space and thought that I would share it with you guys. So Darren Bravo getting a little knock out there in the middle. You know, hopefully once the tournament start, he will be able to get some runs and get himself back in form, because, you know, the technique is there. It's just the consistency of scoring runs that actually beating Bravo now. So if he's able to get some runs under his belt and work his way back in, you know how I put things in my viewers and subscribers. If a player is able to put in the work and work themselves back into the team, I have no problem. I just have a problem when people continuously get free passes to play in the team. Yeah, you know, so shout out to Darren Bravo there. All right, so the next thing that I want to speak to you guys about is our new selector, right? We just appointed our new selector, Mr. Roland, and I must say that there are quite a few things that I personally think he needs to address, and even if it is the case that he is not the one that addressed these things, we need to see these things come to the forefront, whether it's by Desmond Haynes or whoever. So these are the things, my viewers and subscribers. Players that we haven't seen anything of them for a little while now. I have been searching the social media space to see if I can get some information on people like Shemar Holder. Nothing. We don't know what is going on with him. Dominic Drake's not too sure what's going on. Nkrumah Bonner, the last thing we heard, I think it was the 7th of December, if I'm not mistaken. Just a day after he got hit in that test match, we heard that he was going to sit out the following test match, and he was doing a little better. So we need information, we need update, and with CWI asking the fans to support the cricket, they can't leave the fans in the dark, you understand? So people that we haven't seen or heard anything from in a little while, we need to hear and know what is going on, you understand? They need to make a statement and let us know if the players are actually doing well. And as it relates to people, some of the players that we fans would think that they are still performing out there but not playing for the West Indies, CWI need to make a statement and let us know if these players are available. You understand? A multi-format tour is coming up against South Africa, and we need to know all the players that are available for selection. You understand? We don't want it to be a case where they just come and select the squad and don't make mention of certain players that are active, people that are actively playing in franchise cricket, but they don't select them and they don't give us any information. You understand? If a player says he's unavailable, then that we can understand. As fans, we can understand that, and at least we would know. You understand what I'm saying? So you all know some of the guys that I'm talking. People like Shimron Hetmeyer, people like Andre Russell, and people like Evan Lewis and these guys. We are still not sure whether or not these guys are ever going to be putting on back the West Indies colours. I am not saying that they need to run up and down behind these guys and things like that. Yeah, no, I am not saying that. I'm just especially where Shimron Hetmeyer is concerned. His thing was left on a cliffhanger. You understand? We have no idea what's happening, whether he's going to play for us again or not. So maybe we're not going to hear anything going into Zimbabwe, but before the South Africa series, we want to know if these guys are available to play for West Indies or they are making themselves unavailable. You understand? We don't want them to just select a squad and just move on, and we don't hear anything about the players. As I said, not advocating for them to throw everybody in the squad, even when the players decide that they don't want to play. But as fans, we need to know what is happening, my viewers and subscribers. Too many players out there that we are not too sure if we are going to ever see them back in the West Indies colours. So we need to know from CWI if these players are available for selection and whether or not they are just not, or if they are just not able to make the team. We want to know if the players are available or not. So yeah, those are the couple of things that I wanted to share with you guys in this one. We're going to leave it right here for now, my viewers and subscribers. Sports to the bone, keeping it informed. Big up on yourself, my peeps.